Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we are learning about the count function in Excel. It's one of those formulas that seems super simple but is incredibly useful, especially when working with large data sets. So for this function, we have the count A, the count blank, the count if, and the count ifs. But for the purpose of this video, we are going to be looking at the count, which counts just the numerical value in a dataset, the count A, which counts both numerical values and non-numerical values, the count blank, which counts the number of blank spaces we have in a dataset or in a range, and the count if, which counts the range and the criteria. So, say for instance, we want to know how many students scored 50 and above in their exams, we are going to use the count if to find this out. So, let's get right into it. So let's say we want to know the numerical value, in the age column. We're going to do that by using the count function. Select count, highlight the range, close bracket. So this has counted the number, this has given us the numerical value for the age range in this column, right? So let's say we want to replicate that for the score column, right? Count, select range, close brackets. Why do we have 6 when obviously we have 9 students? We have 6 because count does not count the number of blank spaces we have in a range or in a data set. It doesn't count non-numerical values, and you can see that we have a non-numerical value here. We have blank spaces as well, so that is why we have 6. So if we wanted to count both numerical values and non-numerical values, we are going to use count A equal to count A. Select range, close bracket, and we have 7 instead of 9 again. Why do we have 7 instead of 9? It's because count A and count, do not count blank spaces. So if there are blank spaces, they are not going to count it. So if we want to know the number of blank spaces we have in a data set, we are going to use count blank. So this has returned the number of blank spaces we have. So let's say we are working with just names, non-numerical values, and we want to know how many of them we have in a data set. We are going to use count A again. Oh, sorry. And this gives us the number of students we have in this data set. So let's say we want to know the number of students that scored 80 and above in their exams. We are going to use the count if equal to count if. We work with the range and the criteria just as it's written here, right? So this is the range we're working with, and then the criteria. Greater than or equal to 80, close bracket. So this has shown us that we have 3 students that scored 80 and above in their exams. So I hope you learned something in this video. If this helped, please don't forget to like, to comment, to share and subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.